Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're well and you're staying safe. Today's video is about the best Chanel classic flap alternatives. I thought to do the video based from what I have read from a bag chat group. I'm not sure if this was Chase Amy's bag chat, but I want to share her thought of what her SA from Chanel has told her. So some juicy information for you. So basically, there's rumors going around Chanel that their price increases on their classic lines is a strategy for their customers to consider their seasonal lines, because there's a big drop on their seasonal sales. So yeah, the 5-digit price tags on their classic line will drive people to consider their seasonal ones because they're less expensive and not as extortionate as the classic lines. And so I think basically this is what we're going to do in the video. I will share with you guys, but these are pre-loved ones. I will share with you alternatives to the classic flaps, because classic flaps are very expensive right now, and we have to save a few coins here and there in the middle of this pandemic, but still we want to be bougie. Not that you can rock it anywhere these days. Basically here in Australia or in Victoria, we can't go anywhere. Alright, if you're interested in the video, then please continue watching. The first bag that I want to mention is the vintage classic flaps. Now basically these are mostly lambskin bags, but the quality of the lambskin in the vintage era, way back when, are very much such better quality than the lambskin now, which is quite delicate. And I have owned a Chanel rectangular mini in the lambskin, which is so, it's very luxurious, don't get me wrong, but it's quite soft and thin in my opinion, in my touch. So I sold that one. But yeah, I think their vintage alternatives are better ones. Yes, you might still find better condition ones, but they are also priced a little bit higher than their regular ones. But since after their price increases, the vintage flaps have also gone up in price, but still not as expensive as the newer series bags. You would see a lot of them on Japanese eBay resellers, and I will put some links that I have seen below. And I have my eye on some vintage flaps, especially the small size. I wanted a navy in the gold hardware, but it's $5,000, which is still so expensive. And yeah, that's just the tea right now. I wish that I have bought one before had I known this price increases would come up like this. But anyways, the second alternative is the Chanel Easy Flap. Now, you might have seen these Easy Flaps. They are, in my opinion, they are seasonal bags, and they have a different design in terms of their compartments. The compartment is a zippered one, similar to a messenger style, but they still have the classic flap look, but no double flaps. And the strap is a little different. It's not that interwoven leather and chain. It has a leather bit on the top to make the bag stick better on your shoulder. So I have seen the bag go for $2,000 to $3,000 on eBay and some other pre-loved websites. So if you're in the market for classic flap, but you wanted to fit more, that's the thing. You could fit more in these kind of bags because they're more malleable in the absence of the double flap, which makes the bag so structured and limits what you can fit inside. So yeah, that's the Chanel Easy Flap. Let's now move on to the third one, which is their fabric Chanel bags. Now Chanel has done a lot of fabric bags, and I have seen this on the cotton and the jersey, and mostly these are priced so reasonably well. You would see them go for $1,000 to $2,000, And yeah, just look like carefully because some other bags have got holes in them. And yeah, just ask for a lot of photos and if you're trying to buy one. And I have also seen like Satin or the nylon ones, which I think is a good like daily bag because you don't have to worry about it because there's no leather in it. And I would put a link on the down bar below. I've seen one in, yeah, it's a good one. If you wanted, buy it now because it's reasonably priced. And Chanel is known for their tweeds, and yeah, tweeds. I've seen one tweed bag that is listed on eBay in the United States, and it was like $2,800, which I think is a good deal. I will put the link of that on the down bar below too. And wool. I think I can manage a little bit better than the tweed because there's a lot of like different fabrics and materials on the tweed, which makes it a little bit more delicate than a wool bag. Oh yeah, and also they came in the linen or the canvas one, which is much better. I think they have had these versions in the double flaps, and yeah, I have seen the canvas ones go for $3,000. Still like reasonable in terms of Chanel. Alright, the fourth one is the Chanel Reissue. I mean, yes, you don't get the CC logo, but it's still like a great alternative. Yeah, that's just the thing with the reissues, is that they don't retain their value. But the smaller versions are quite priced high. And so that tells you that the price point or their resale value is a little bit higher than the bigger ones. The 227s are always like priced so like affordably, like they go for $2,000 sometimes, $3,000 depending on the condition. And I forgot to mention, like denim bags are so extortionate right now. Like I don't know what it is. It's not even leather, and you will see it $10,000, especially on these Japanese resellers. But that's just the thing. I don't know. They're probably banking on the rarity of the bag because Chanel doesn't really produce denim season by season. Maybe that's the thing. Alright, and the fifth bag is the Chevron Classic Flaps. Now, I always see Chevrons priced lower than the diamond quilts. Yes, they're still expensive, but not as priced high as the diamond quilts. So if you're in the market for a real classic flap with a double flap, then try to look at the Chevron ones. And yeah, of course I have to mention this, and I thought this is like a great alternative because you still get the CC here. Well, although this one is not a double flap. If you're worried about the structure, this is a very soft, malleable bag, but that being said, you can fit more in here, maybe twice as you could fit in a double flap bag, which is great. And I have been surprised with the bag. This is the French Riviera, by the way, and you can see this being described as the up in the air flap bag, and I have got this for a great deal from a Australian website called Modsy. I got it for $1,300, you guys, but of course the classic flaps are so, like, even in the pre-love market have also been priced high now. But I have seen this like maybe go for $2,000, $3,000 on the pre-love market. But I thought to mention it because yeah, like why not? Alright, now I have told you guys that, you know, Chanel is pricing their classic lines so high right now, and that pushes people you know, to go a different direction and maybe have a look at the boy bag lines. And the boy bag did not have a like substantial price increase, and that makes you like try, you know, venture out a little bit out of the classic lines and maybe add a boy bag in your collection. Yeah, I thought the boy bags are just so beautiful. If yeah, I love the edginess of this. It's quite modern. Not that the classic flaps are not, but I thought this is more of like a modern woman casual look kind of bag. Yeah. Alright, that's all for the video, and I hope you have some takeaways on it. And sometimes we're so like tunnel vision in having that caviar black gold hardware kind of, you know, combination in your head, and you don't see other bags in your radar. And I'm just telling you guys, no, like, be a little bit more, widen your horizon. There's a lot of bags that you would want to consider. And like, especially now in the middle of a pandemic, we still need to think about, you know, saving a little bit for a rainy day, but still be a little bit bougie at home, at least right now. Not that we can like peruse around and travel the world wearing your Chanel bags, but anyway, I am gone into tangent. I hope this was a little informational to you guys, or informative. And yeah, that's just what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to venture out because the double flaps are so extortionately priced, sadly. I just can't. I know I want to add a double flap in my collection, but let's see, if a good deal comes up for me, then I'll do it. If not, I'm not too fussed. Thank you guys for watching my videos, and thank you for liking, commenting. Your comments, guys, means a lot to me. It makes me like want to make more content for you, and yeah, I do appreciate you guys' presence here. Thank you so much. And yeah, you guys keep safe and stay healthy, and I'll catch you on my next video. Bye guys.